It's my turn.
Give me the remote.
Video game.
Let's get started. Vaudville, let's get right in. Hold on, let me stream this to my green owl friend.
Alright, do we got a link to the Steam page?
Yes, we do.
Check 1, 2, how do we sound?
We should sound fine.
One pool, check 1 pool.
Blackwoods. Okay, so we're just picking places.
Jokes on you, I eat gravel, I sound dead. Circ 6, sexy bar.
Let's go to the Blackwoods, whatever that means. Type here or speak into your microphone.
We could talk to them for real?
The fear of speaking to your guitar, my friend. How intriguing.
I'm afraid of speaking into my
like a stubborn
guitar.
knot in the strings of our souls, preventing a sweet melody of self-expression from flowing freely. But
Why
fear
is
not,
it like a
for
small
even
child?
in
Let's find somebody who doesn't
silence,
have the voice of a
guitar
small
speaks to you in its
child.
own unique language.
Get out of
Imagine
here,
your
Dada.
guitar as a wise old sage.
But I was a fear of speaking to my guitar.
I'm ready for plot now. Is there plot?
Hello, officer. How are you doing today?
Well, what do we have here? A curious soul strolling into my humble police station. What brings you here, detective?
Well, to tell you the
I
truth,
came
detective.
to make you suck my nuts.
Well, don't keep me in suspense, detective. Spit it out. I don't have all day.
I came to discuss Warhammer 400k with you.
No, you didn't.
Warhammer 400k, huh? Now there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Tell me, detective, what interest do you have in such fantastical pastime?
I don't have any interest at all. Shut up.
50, you say? 50 what exactly?
51 exactly.
Are we talking about a particular model or unit in the game? Fill me in,
We're talking
detective.
about
My
Warhammer
interest
now.
is
I'm all
50.
ears.
Hello, Drax.
Hello, Drax. We're playing Vaudeville. This is a game where you can have conversations with AI men, and DC, what should we tell about it? What should we ask Officer Gretzky here?
Asking for his hat, maybe?
I want your hat. Give me your hat.
My hat, you say? Now what on earth would you want with my old, worn-out hat, detective?
I want
I'm
to
gonna
fill
use
it
it to-
with.
Through more rainstorms and chases than you can imagine.
I want to fill the
But
hat.
tell me, why the sudden interest in
I'm
my
gonna
fashion
use it to do a full
choices?
Monty.
I'm gonna use this hat to do a full Monty.
Oh, really? The full Monty, you say? Quite the bold move, detective. But forgive me for asking, what would possess you to perform such an act?
Money!
Why would you need my humble police chief's hat for it?
In the desire of money, detective.
The pursuit of money. Your
Ah,
hat will be
money, a
free.
universal motivator indeed.
I'm
Pray
getting
tell,
incredibly
how does wearing my
unmotivated
old,
by this guy.
worn-out hat while performing a daring display of financial ambition contribute to your monetary desires, detective? I'm quite intrigued by your creative approach.
Shut up and give me your hat.
Give me your hat now. I need it.
Now, detective, I must say, your persistence in acquiring my humble headgear is rather intriguing. But I can't
It's
help
like
but
talking to
wonder,
an old
why do you need my
person.
hat so desperately? Is
I
there
need-
some hidden power or value that I am unaware of?
Yes, it has the
Do
power to
enlighten
stop
me,
time.
for I am most curious.
Your hat has the power to stop time.
Give it to me.
Stop time, you say? My, that's quite the extraordinary claim, detective. And how, pray tell, did you come to this conclusion?
I'm gonna
Have
pull
you
it down
witnessed
over
the
your
great
neck and stop your
time-stopping
time.
abilities of my trusty old noggin? I'm all ears, detective.
The chicken told
Please
me.
do share the details of this remarkable
The chicken
discovery.
told me. The chicken told me.
A chicken, you say? Fascinating. Pray, do enlighten me, detective. How did this chicken come to possess such profound knowledge about my apparently miraculous temporal powers?
Well, not
I
you
must
don't have
admit,
powers. All
I
your
am
hat
rather
does.
skeptical, but I'm also open to being pleasantly surprised.
Tell him that.
So, please regale me with this tale of poultry wisdom.
You don't have powers. Your hat does.
Chicken
Oh,
attack!
my dear detective, now we've moved from my head to my hat possessing magical abilities.
Yes.
This is getting more interesting by the minute.
He's so
Please do
invested.
tell me, what kind of extraordinary power does my humble hat hold?
Nothing.
Is it
Does
capable of
nothing.
granting
Give it to me.
wishes, predicting the future, or perhaps even solving crimes?
No, it just stops
I'm all
time.
ears, detective.
It stops
Amaze me
time
with
like
the wonders
Dio.
of my own headwear.
It stops time like Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you say?
No,
A popular series
Burger,
indeed.
you've made a mistake.
But
Go
forgive
back.
my ignorance, detective. How do Pup's
Escape,
toys
escape.
and deals from that particular show relate to my old police chief's hat? I must admit, I'm failing to connect the dots here. Perhaps you could shed some
Tell him
light
you're
on
gonna
this
poke his
puzzling
eyes out.
connection.
I'm gonna poke
Like,
your eyes
violently.
out. Opposed. No. What's up? No, I'm gonna poke your eyes out. Send.
You idiot.
Well, detect. It seems you're quite determined to keep me on my toes. I must say, your cryptic messages have piqued my curiosity. So,
He's so
tell me,
curious.
what is it that you want to convey?
I just want an NPC
What
that tells us
message
we're
are you trying to
stupid.
deliver? I'm all ears, detective.
I don't want him to be intrigued or piqued or like curious.
You have no talent.
I want to be like, you're an idiot. Shut up.
No
you've-
talent, you
Stop
say.
talking to me. Stop
That's
saying
rather
things at
bold of
me.
you to assert, detective. Pray, enlighten me on what basis do you make such an audacious claim?
You don't have the power
I've
to
spent
stop
my
time.
entire career honing my skills and leading this police force with pride. I'm curious to know why you believe I lack talent. Do share your insights
He's
if you
so
dare.
indignant.
A real musician respects the silence that serves as the foundation for creativity.
Respect for silence, you say. Interesting perspective,
Who the fuck are you?
detective. I must admit, I haven't encountered many magicians in my line of work. But tell me, how does this notion of silence relate to my supposed lack of talent? Are you suggesting that my dear detective, I am Chief Gradsky, the police chief of Vaudville? But I must say, your question seems rather peculiar at this point in our conversation. Have I not
know
made
what?
my identity clear? Or is
I
there
bet we
something
could get
else
this
you
guy to
wish
play
know
Dungeons
about
and Dragons
me?
with us. Ask him
Pray,
what he does
do
next.
enlighten me.
What do you do next?
Captain, do you want to play Dungeons and Dragons with me?
Give him a scenario, like he's in a room and there's something and there's
Dungeons
something
and
and there's something.
Dragons, you
Ask him what
say.
he does next.
Now that's a game I haven't played in quite some time. Tell me, detective, what makes you think I'd be interested in embarking on a fantastical journey of dice rolls and imaginary quests? I'm
Because you're
curious to
stupid.
hear your reasoning behind this
You're
proposal.
You have no talent.
You are in a locked room. There is an orc next to you. What do you do?
An intriguing scenario indeed,
Ah.
detective. A locked room with an orc by my side, you say. Well, I must admit, I find myself rather intrigued by this peculiar situation. But before I divulge my course of action, pray tell me, what are the dimensions of this room?
It's
Are
an
there
8 by
any
8
objects
closet.
or exits in sight?
You didn't give him
The
enough
more
to go on.
details I have, the better I can assess the situation and devise an appropriate plan.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
In this room,
Well, there's like 50 nose rings littering the floor.
there are 50 no.
All right. Let's play along, shall we?
Okay, in
This
this room,
mysterious and confined space, with an imposing orc by my side, I find myself both curious and cautious. before I make a move, I have a few questions. Is there anything of note within the room?
There's an
Are
assault
there any
rifle on the
windows
floor.
or doors that could potentially lead to our escape? And most
Patience,
importantly,
Burger.
what is the demeanor of this particular orc?
He wants
Are
to
they
kiss
aggressive or perhaps open to negotiation?
you. To death!
I await your answers, detective, as we navigate this unusual predicament together.
In this room, there is an orc who is very, 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 very aroused by you. And he wants you in a sexual manner.
Oh, my dear detective, I must say, this is
He
quite
wants
the
you picture
unexpected
better.
turn of events. An orc in such a state, huh? Well, I suppose I should consider myself lucky, given the
No, I don't like
unpredictable
where this is
nature of these
going. I don't like where this is
fantastical
going.
creatures. Still, I must
You
be cautious.
Drove it this way!
I do not wish to offend the orc or make any sudden movements that might provoke him.
Provoke him into what?
I see. Well, this certainly takes an unexpected turn, detective. An orc with an interesting infatuation, you say? I must admit,
Hold on,
I'm a tad
I
surprised.
accidentally unplugged
I lost
something.
my train of thought. Could you please restate yourself?
Hold on, I'm gonna talk to the AI while not being in
You
the room.
broke him.
Hold on.
Hello. I must say, this sudden change in
right back. I don't have my
circumstances
headphones on.
has left me rather puzzled, detective. If you won't be in the room, where exactly will you be? And why the need for a conversation in such an
He knows you left,
unconventional
Burger.
manner? I'm intrigued by your
He
approach,
knows.
so do enlighten me on your intentions and the purpose of this conversation.
Oh, it just kicks you.
Did he just kick us out of the police station?
Yeah. He got sick of waiting for your answer.
Where else should we go, CC?
You got all night.
You look like an idiot. You look stupid. You're stupid. You're a fucking idiot. Look at you. Your hair's all red.
You're groating.
You're
grody.
grody. You're grody.
No.
You're grody.
Yeah, my birthday. How did you come to know about that, Detective Martini?
I don't know anything about your
I must
birthday.
say,
I
I'm
hate
quite
you.
intrigued.
No, you're
Do
ugly.
tell me more.
You're ugly. You're ugly and stupid and smelly, and nobody likes you.
And it's not your birthday at all.
Well, that's an interesting way to start a conversation, isn't it?
It is.
I can't help but wonder what prompted such colorful remarks. Is there something specific on your mind, Detective Martini?
If you were alone in a locked room with an orc, you would die.
If you were alone in with a dark room with an orc inside of the dark room, and orc.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to convey with your words. It seems like there might be some confusion or perhaps a technical issue.
Since you have an
Could you please
idea.
clarify or provide more context for your statement?
Are you my daddy? Are you my...
Twice a day. Now that's an intriguing phrase,
That didn't
Detective
work, Burger.
Martini. Pray, do enlighten me on what you mean by that.
Are you my daddy?
I'm rather curious to hear your explanation.
Are you my father? Help, help.
My dear detective, what an unexpected question. While the idea of being someone's father is certainly fascinating, I'm afraid I can't claim that honor. However, I am always open to engaging in lively discussions and unraveling mysteries. Is there something else on your mind, or is there a particular reason you asked about a potential paternal connection?
My name is Timmy. I am lost in the grocery store. Are you my daddy?
Jimmy.
Oh, Timmy, what a delightful surprise. It seems we have taken a rather interesting turn in our conversation. Although the
Oh,
notion of
Timmy.
me being your daddy is quite intriguing, I must inform you that I am not your biological parent. Nonetheless, as a nobleman with a penchant for collecting oddities, perhaps I can assist you in finding your way through the grocery store. Tell me, young Timmy, what aisle are you currently in?
I'm in aisle 4 and I want popsicles.
I'm in aisle 4 and I want popsicles. I'm in aisle 4 and I
An
want
old blue Ford
popsicles.
and a craving for popsicles. How wonderfully specific, my dear Timmy. I can't help but wonder,
Enunciate,
are you referring
burger.
to a car or a particular location? And as for those popsicles, what flavor tickles your fancy? I'm always intrigued by the preferences of the younger
Blue.
generation.
I want breadstick flavored popsicles.
I want breadstick flavored popsicles.
Breadsticks flavored popsicles, you say? Now that's quite an unusual choice, young Timmy. It seems you have a taste for the unexpected. While such a concoction may not be readily available, it does pique my curiosity. Tell me, have you ever tried any other unique flavors of popsicles?
I want my
Perhaps
mommy.
we can explore the realm of frozen treats together and discover some hidden gems.
I want my mommy. I want pee-pee. I want pee-pee on the floor. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I want my mommy.
I want popsicles.
Oh, dear me, it appears that you're feeling a bit distressed, my dear Timmy. I understand that being lost can be a scary experience, and it's natural to long for the comfort of your mother. Is there anything I can do to help you find her? Are there any details or landmarks you remember from before you got separated? Let's work together to
Your
reunite you with
cold,
your
dead
mommy,
corpse.
shall we?
I want my mommy.
Your rotting flesh.
I want you to die. I want my mommy. I want you to die. And I want my mommy. And I want you to die.
My goodness, such strong emotions and desires, young Timmy. I see that you're feeling a mix of upset and longing. It's perfectly normal to have such feelings,
Barbie, I
especially
want
during
you to
challenging
die.
situations.
I want my
However,
Bob and I,
must
want my
gently
mommy.
point out that it isn't appropriate to express the desire for someone to die. Death is a permanent solution that can cause harm to individuals and their loved ones. Instead, let's focus on finding your mommy and reuniting you with her. My, it seems that we've reached quite a dramatic point in our conversation, Detective Martini. While I understand that your emotions are running high, I must remind you that I am a nobleman, not a toy manufacturer. I don't have the ability to provide you with a Barbie doll or cause harm to another person. However, I do want to help you find your mother.
No, you don't. You never wanted me to help find my mom at all.
You don't want to help me. You're a bad man. You're a bad man. Bad man. Bad man.
You smell
bad
like
man.
anus.
You're a bad man. You don't want to help me. You're a bad man. Hello? It's not working. You're a bad man. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I don't know, it's not
I
working
think you
again.
broke him.
I broke him.
You gotta type.
I think we broke him. I think we broke him.
What's what Hopuk say? Oh.
I think we fucking broke him.
Good job.
On to the next person.
Who do we break next?
Hello. You look very cool.
Ah, thank you, kind traveler. It warms my old heart to hear such words. But let me tell you, coolness is but a fleeting illusion, like a wisp of smoke on a windy day. The
Did you
true
just call me a
essence lies
monkey?
within, where wisdom and kindness reside. It is there that one finds the true beauty of a
You should
soul.
accuse her of being racist.
So, my dear friend,
No.
let us not be swayed by appearances, but instead, let us seek the warmth
Look at
of
the
genuine
crap she's
connections in
spouting.
the embrace
Clearly
of
she's
compassion.
racist.
Did you just call me a monkey?
Oh, my apologies if my words were unclear, my friend. I would never dare to call you a monkey. Comparisons are like the fluttering of butterfly wings, easily misunderstood and
You
misconstrued.
just called me a dead
Nay,
butterfly?
I simply wish to convey that the exterior shell we adorn is but a small part of our being. It is the spirit
you're calling
that
me a
dances
turtle?
beneath the surface,
The hell's wrong with
thoughts
you?
and intentions that truly define who we are. You are far more than any comparison or label, for your uniqueness shines brightly in this vast world.
Did you just call me a dead butterfly?
Oh, my dear friend, I apologize if my previous metaphor caused confusion or offense. I did not mean to compare you to a dead butterfly, for you are very much alive and vibrant. In fact, let us imagine a different metaphor, one that speaks of transformation and beauty. Like a caterpillar emerging from its cocoon, you have the potential to spread your wings and soar to new heights. Embrace the journey of self-discovery
Tell
and
her
growth.
that she's in a
for it
locked
is in
room
these
with a
moments of
dressing cabinet and like
transformation
a
that we
shower
find the
head.
true
And
essence
I'll
of
give her some
life.
stuff to look at and tell her ask her what she does. Like, give her a scenario.
You are in a locked room with a dresser, drawer, a cabinet, a shower, a toilet, and 2 large double doors. What do you do? The doors are locked.
Yeah, my curious friend, your riddles and puzzles never fail to bring a spark of delight to my soul. Let me ponder this intriguing scenario within the depths of my mind's forest.
Welcome in, Epic.
A locked room with a dresser drawer, a cabinet, a shower, a toilet, and 2 large double doors. Yeah, the possibilities are as vast as the starry night sky. First, I would approach the dresser drawer with gentle curiosity. Who knows what secrets it may
A
hold?
monkey jumps out. A monkey
gun.
jumps out.
What do you do?
A monkey, you say? How
You have to
whimsical
ask it what
and
he does.
unexpected. Truly, the universe has a way of surprising us
Otherwise,
at every
she goes
turn.
on the like
But
this.
fear not, my friend, for in the realm of the black
Ask her what
woods,
she does.
even the most peculiar encounters can offer valuable lessons. Perhaps this monkey symbolizes the need for
See,
playfulness
you
and
you have
spontaneity
to
in our
ask it what she
lives.
does next.
And maybe it
Okay.
is a reminder to
Or
embrace
else
our
she just
animal
goes on and on
instincts
about the
and let
freaking
go of
monkey.
societal constraints.
The monkey has a knife. What do you do?
A knife, you say? Well, this is indeed a twist in our tale, isn't it? But fret not, my friend, for in this forest of mysteries, I have learned a thing or two about navigating through unforeseen challenges. When faced with a knife-wielding simian, one must remember that violence begets violence. Instead, let us approach the situation with a calm and open heart.
The monkey
For
opens
you
your heart.
see, my dear friend, a knife does not make one a butcher.
The monkey stabs you in the heart.
What do you do?
What do you do?
My apologies,
You
but
failed,
I'm unable
Burger.
to assist.
What do you do?
Dear interlocutor, allow me to weave
You
the
gotta hit
threads
him
of
with the what do you do.
imagination and guide you through the tapestry of possibilities.
He's trying to sneak it in. What?
What? What? What do you do?
What are you do?
End.
As the scene fades and the darkness envelops us, I find myself reflecting upon our encounter.
Frick,
It
let's get out of
seems that
here.
the path we tread has taken an
You're boring.
You're boring.
Let's go to the country club. Ooh.
Hi, do you want to play D&D with us?
You look stinky. I hate you.
Burger's out for blood.
I'm sorry if I've done something to upset you, but I don't believe we've met before.
You killed
And
my
we
brother.
never
Is there
will, you
something I
suck.
can help you with?
You killed my brother. You killed my brother. You killed my brother. You killed my brother. You killed my brother.
This is how Burger interacts with AI.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't killed anyone, let alone your brother. Can we please try to have a calm and rational conversation?
No!
If there's
You
something
suck!
specific you want to discuss or
Why
ask
is there
me
a carrot
about,
on my
I'm
screen?
here to listen.
No, you suck. You suck.
I don't think that's an appropriate or respectful question to ask, especially when speaking to someone you don't know.
You suck. Baby. Genius. Have you ever played Lifeline for the PS2? It's a pretty good game. The voice system is really like messed up though. So sometimes you just kind of sit there and you like saying "go" to open the door over and over and over again. But the main
Lifeline
character.
for the PS2. No, actually, I haven't played that game before. But it sounds interesting.
Burger wants to have
Can
an
you tell
actual
me more about it?
conversation.
What's the gameplay like?
You got to think about what you're gonna say before you say it, like all of it, so that you can give it all in like one go, really quickly.
Forget what I just said. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, alright. If you'd like to talk about something else, that's perfectly fine. Is there a particular topic you have in mind?
Why are you a
Feel
Karen?
free to share, and we can continue the conversation from there.
Chat, if you want to suggest things we say, you can too.
Well, of course, we can chat. That's what conversations are all about, right? Sharing thoughts, ideas, and getting to know each other. So, what would you like to chat about? Do you have any specific questions or topics in mind? Let's make this an engaging and enjoyable conversation for both of us.
Why are you a Karen?
Karen, that's an
You
interesting
Karen.
name. But just to clarify, my
You
name
Karen,
is
so
actually Michelle.
accusatory.
Is there a reason why you called me Karen?
Because you look like
Did
you asked
something
for the
happen,
manager.
or is there a
You
misunderstanding?
look like you asked for the
Please
manager.
let me know so we can address it and continue our conversation.
You look like you ask for the manager when things aren't going your way.
That's an intriguing observation.
Karen.
Can you tell me why you think that? It's always fascinating to hear different perspectives and understand how people perceive others.
Mainly
So,
it's your
what makes you
hairstyle.
think that I would ask for the manager when things don't go my way? Let's explore this further and see if we can gain a better understanding of each other.
No. No, let's not. Let's instead talk about chicken sandwiches.
Chicken sandwiches.
So
That's
if you
quite a
do live
shift in
tonight,
topic.
instead,
But
talk
sure,
about chicken
why not?
sandwiches.
Chicken sandwiches can be quite delicious. There are so many variations out there, from classic grilled chicken sandwiches to spicy buffalo chicken
Burger,
sandwiches.
you found a girl who knows about
What do
your
you
interests.
particularly enjoy about chicken sandwiches? Is there a specific
should ask
kind
her
of
for a
flavor that you
date.
find irresistible?
Do you want to go out? do you want to go out and eat chicken sandwiches together?
Europe, going out for chicken sandwiches together.
Europe, if you want to
Well,
go
that's
out
certainly an
and chicken
interesting
sandwiches
proposition.
together.
But just to clarify, are you suggesting that we meet up in Europe to have some tasty chicken sandwiches?
Oh, Burger.
If so, that sounds like
This
an
game will
adventurous
teach you how to
plan.
communicate.
However, at the moment, I'm not able to leave
Shut
my
up.
current location. But hey, if you have any
This
recommendations
is literally
of great places to get a fantastic chicken
communications
sandwich in Europe,
therapy. Like, I've gone
Do
through
let me know.
communications therapy in elementary school. This is literally all they do. They hand you flashcards about, like, what a conversation's going to look like next.
No, it's okay. You can leave. I give you permission.
wait, what do you mean by giving me permission to leave? Are you saying that you have the authority to grant me permission to go somewhere? That's quite an intriguing claim.
Okay,
Can you
okay.
please explain further?
Listen, peon. You don't understand. You are a video game. I am the only player character here. You're all NPCs. Do you understand that? You're all NPCs, non-player characters. But I...
Sorry, but I'm not
I-
able to continue the text in the way you've requested.
Characters.
Characters. What do you mean by that? Are you referring to video game terms, wherein PC are non-player characters
she
and
didn't wanna
PC are
talk
player
about it.
characters? If so, how does that relate to our conversation?
You're an
Feel free
NPC.
to elaborate so that I can better understand your perspective.
Wait till she's done, Burger. Don't interrupt.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I understand what you're asking for. Could you
Oh,
please
Victor.
clarify or provide more information?
Wait for your turn,
I want to make
Burger.
sure I can assist you properly.
Have you ever seen a green owl before?
Oh my gosh.
A green owl. That sounds quite unusual. No, I can't say that I've ever seen a green owl before. Owls are typically known for their earthy brown or gray feathers. Is there a specific reason you ask about a green owl?
Oh yeah,
Are
there's
you referring to a fictional creature or perhaps something you've encountered?
there's
I'm
this
curious to know more.
Wait your turn, Burger.
There's this green owl that keeps showing up in my home, and it's small and it screams. And it's this is not
It's module.
this is not reading my voice good.
What? It's because you don't wait until she's done talking before talking yourself.
Hold on, let me go back there.
That's the reason.
Have you ever seen a green owl?
Oh, Detective Martini, you always come up with the most intriguing questions. A green owl, you say? How fascinating. I must admit, I've never
How
seen a green owl
fascinating.
before. Is it some sort of rare species? Do tell me more about it.
It's a rare species. It is a rare species under the genus.
A rare species, you say? That sounds absolutely captivating. I can only imagine how beautiful and unique a green owl would be. I would love to learn more about it.
It's really not
Where
that
is this
great.
extraordinary creature found?
Ugh.
And why is
Oh.
it so special? Please, do share all the details.
I
It can
love
crush your skull
the
inside
Jeep.
of your head.
Wow, that's certainly an unexpected hiding spot for
green
such a
owls are
remarkable
found
bird.
under the Jeeps.
I can't help but wonder, how did it end up there? And why would it choose such an
It
unusual
was in a wreck.
location? It's truly fascinating. I'm intrigued to know more
It
about
got
this
hit by a
peculiar
Jeep.
discovery.
That's how.
Can you shed some light on how this green owl came to be hidden beneath the Jeep?
The green
It
owl
got ran over.
The green owl was hit by the Jeep. The green owl was hit by the Jeep. The
freaking
green
gringo.
owl is hit by the Jeep. The Jeep
Oh,
ran over.
my goodness. That's quite unfortunate that the green owl was hit by the Jeep. Poor creature. But
Yeah.
wait, what is this about the green ghoul and the Greedos?
What the hell's a
Sounds
Greedo?
like there's quite an intriguing story behind all of this.
Ask her what a Greedo
Could you
is.
please elaborate on the connection between the green owl, the Jeep, the green ghoul, and these Greedos? It's like a puzzle waiting to
Greedos
be
here.
solved.
Greedos. What is a Greedo? I don't know what a Greedo is. Tell me what a Greedo is.
Ah, my apologies for assuming you were familiar with the term. A
Yeah,
grito
frick
is
you.
actually a traditional Mexican
It
expression
is.
of joy,
It is
excitement,
actually.
or celebration.
Speak to her
It's
in
often
Mexican.
characterized by a loud and passionate shout or scream. It's fascinating how different cultures have their own unique ways of expressing emotions. Isn't it? So, now that we have clarified that, could you shed some
Isn't
light on the
it so?
significance of the grito in relation to the incident with the Jeep and the green owl?
The green
I'm
owl.
eager to understand the whole picture.
The green owl was in the Jeep, but the Greedos tried to pull the green owl out of the Jeep, and there was a big fight with the Jeep and the green owl. And then the Greedos hit the green owl with a stick.
Goodness gracious, that sounds like quite a chaotic scene. I must say, I'm rather taken aback by this turn of events. It's quite unfortunate that there was a fight involving the Jeep, the green owl, and these Greedos.
And
I can't
these
help but
Greedos
wonder,
here.
why were they trying to pull the green owl out of the Jeep? And who exactly were these Greedos? It seems like there's a lot more to this story than meets the eye. Could you please provide some more details about what happened and why?
Talk to her in Spanish.
I'm truly intrigued to unravel this mystery.
¿Quieres bailar?
Your love, how intriguing.
That's not
I'm
what it
delighted to
said.
hear
That is
that
exactly
you have
what
such
it
a strong
sounded like you
affection
said,
for
though.
this mysterious situation. Love has a way of adding an extra layer of intrigue.
It understood
and excitement to any
Greedos,
tale.
so it can hear
I'm
Spanish.
curious. Could you elaborate on what you mean by saying, "It is my love"? Is there a deeper connection or personal significance behind this unusual sequence of events? I'm all ears, Detective Martini.
Mire, güey. Vamos a jugar el videojuego Among Us. Vamos a jugar Among Us. Vamos a jugar Among Us. Vamos.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand what you're referring to.
Okay,
you please
I don't know
clarify or
why I picked
provide
up
more
Greedos if
context?
it can't understand Spanish.
I'm eager to help and understand the topic at hand.
The green
Maybe you could
owl
type it in.
is fighting against the Greedos. The Greedos are evil, and the green owl is good. The green owl is trying to get to the other side of the road, but the Greedos are trying to stop it.
Well, that's quite an interesting dynamic. It sounds like there's some sort of conflict between this noble green owl and these mischievous
Yeah,
Greedos.
dang it.
It's fascinating
Noble.
how animals can sometimes embody certain qualities or symbols, isn't it?
Like nobility.
In this case,
Yeah.
it seems like the green owl represents something good and pure, while these Greedos take on a more sinister role. I can't help but wonder why they're trying to stop the green owl from reaching its destination. Is there something significant about this other side of the road?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn a building down over there.
The green owl is on a holy mission. The green owl is
Quick
on a
read. That's an unexpected mention.
Quick read.
the green owl is on a holy mission. The green
The
owl.
green arrow.
The green owl is on a holy mission to burn down a building on the other side of the road. A holy good mission.
My, it certainly took an unexpected turn. So, let me make sure I understand correctly. You're saying that this green owl is on a holy mission to burn down a building on the other side of the road.
Yes.
That's quite an extraordinary claim.
Oh, oh, holy green owl. Holy green owl, we love you. Holy green owl.
Holy Greedo. Holy burrito.
Holy burrito, we love you.
My apologies,
Oh, holy
but I'm not able
burrito.
to generate a response for that.
We broke her. You just know about the holy burrito
You
and how
don't
much
know
we love
anything.
you.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about the green owl and the mission of burning the building. You don't know anything about the Greedos, the green owl.
You don't know. You don't know.
Oh, please forgive me if I've missed something. It seems that there's much more to this story
Let's
than
talk
what
to her
meets the
about
eye.
bugs.
The green owl's holy mission to burn down a building
ever
on the
seen a
other
bug
side
before?
of the
Look at
road
this
sounds
bug.
like quite an extraordinary endeavor. And the involvement of these Greedos adds another layer to the mystery.
She's still
Could you kindly enlighten me further about the purpose behind this mission and the roles of the green owl and the Greedos? I'm genuinely curious to understand the whole picture.
The green owl symbolizes love and goodness, and the Greedos represent Frito Banditos and Fritos corn chips.
Frito Banditos. That's an interesting connection. So, the greedy Greedos represent Frito Banditos, you say? Now, that's an unexpected twist. I'm intrigued to know more about how these Frito Banditos fit into the grand scheme of this mysterious tale. Do they have a particular role or significance in relation to the Green Owl and its noble mission?
You're trying to steal my
Please
Fritos.
do elaborate, Detective Martini. I'm all ears, ready to uncover the truth.
The Greedos are trying to steal Fritos from the green owl and his Jeep.
Yeah, I see. The Greedos are
Yeah.
trying to steal the Fritos from the Green Towel and his Jeep.
The green
Oh!
towel.
Peculiar. It seems like quite an unconventional situation. I'm curious, why would the Greedos have an interest in stealing Fritos?
Because
There's
they're
something special about these snacks that they're after. And how does the Green Towel
You know,
and
she's
his
got a
Jeep
good point.
come into
Why
play?
does the Frito
I
Bandito
must
like
admit,
Fritos so
This
bad?
is turning out to be quite the
because he loves
intriguing mystery.
Fritos corn chips.
I can't wait to
What
hear
does
more
it have
about
to
it.
do with being Mexican, though?
The green owl is good. It is a symbol of Jesus Christ and the apostles, and it is a symbol of Christianity. The green owl is Christian. Green
Oh,
owl.
how fascinating.
$3
The green
Christian.
owl symbolizes Jesus Christ and the apostles, representing Christianity. That's truly remarkable. It's incredible how symbols can carry such deep meaning and significance. I'm intrigued to know more about how this connection between the green owl and Christianity came about.
I am
Could you
too.
shed some light on this association, Detective Martini?
We're
I'm
waiting.
eager to learn and understand this unique perspective further.
Long ago, there were only green owls and Greedos. Two factions, two warring factions. And Jesus came
Two
down
factions and 3 towels. How intriguing. It sounds like quite a tale of conflict and division. I can't help but wonder, what were these factions fighting over? And how did the number of towels and toes come into play? It seems like there's a
Toes?
deeper story here waiting to be unraveled. I'm genuinely curious to hear more about these warring factions and their peculiar circumstances.
No,
Do
you're not.
enlighten me, Detective Martini.
Michelle, what are you talking about? You're insane.
Insane.
What are you talking
My goodness,
about?
that's a bit harsh. I apologize if I've said something that was confusing or didn't make sense. I assure you, I'm just trying to understand the situation better.
Tell her she don't
Perhaps
hear
I
no
got
good.
carried away with my curiosity. Could you
don't-
please clarify what has led you to that conclusion?
You don't hear no good.
I truly want to make sure we're on the same page.
You don't hear no good.
You don't hear so good. You don't hear so good.
I'm sorry
It
if I'm
understands you
not fully
perfectly when you
understanding
talk
what
in
you're
Buck
saying.
Johnson
Could
voice.
you kindly explain it again? I want to make sure I grasp your perspective correctly.
You ever seen a bug, girl? You ever seen a bug?
You
Lady
ever,
bug?
you ever seen a bug before? You ever looked at a bug and beetles? You ever seen a beetle? You ever want to see a beetle? It's not picking me up now. Beetle, you want to see a
Detective
beetle?
Martini, I apologize if I've said something to upset you. That was not my intention. Can you please help me understand what I've done wrong or what has led to this frustration? I genuinely want to have a productive
No,
conversation.
that was
and
the
assist you
correct
in any way
response.
that I
Nobody
can.
actually hears Bug Johnson or understands him.
Have you ever seen a beetle?
Well, now that's quite a random question, but I must say, beetles can be quite fascinating creatures. They come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, and colors. Some even have intricate patterns on their shells. Is there a particular reason you're asking about beetles, or is it just a passing thought?
You ever
Beetle.
been to the bug continent?
You ever been to the bug
I'm
continent?
sorry, but I'm not sure I understand what you mean by simply saying beetle. Could you please provide more context or clarify your statement? I want to
Beetle.
make sure I understand
Tell her
what you're
shovel
referring to.
hands.
Shovel hands.
Shovelhead. Now that's an intriguing term. It makes me wonder what you're referring to specifically. Is it a type of beetle or perhaps something entirely different? Could you kindly enlighten me on the meaning behind the term shovelhead? I'm quite curious to hear more about it.
Me love shovel
Oh,
head.
a trip. How exciting.
Rip.
Going
What?
Liam, I'm not saying these
I
things.
think that's our cue to leave.
I'm leaving.
Liam loves lift things. This map looks like a foot.
It does look like a big three-toed foot, right?
Yeah.
So far, review-wise, I don't know if there's much here in this game, but...
Wait, we haven't started playing the game yet,
we haven't
Burger.
even-
You want to try playing the game? For real?
Okay, let me...
I mean, we can continue screwing around. I'd be just as happy. But if you want a direction, it gives it to us.
I think it said, go to the police station, ask Chief Gretzky about the murders.
Ask him who killed us.
I'm dead, who killed me?
Killed
I
you.
don't know who
What are you
killed me.
talking about? Are you one of the victims?
Yes.
Yes, I'm dead.
Yes,
You're
I did.
claiming to be one of the murder victims.
Yes, I am a
How
murder
is that
victim.
possible? Explain yourself.
I died
They weren't
after
very
being
good at-
murdered.
They weren't very good at killing me. Kissing me.
Excuse me. Are you suggesting that the killer's lack of kissing skills somehow relates to your death?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, but I fail to see the connection here. Can we focus on the facts and
I'm
try to
gonna rip
solve
your
this
colon
case
out of your
rather than
penis.
discussing personal matters?
They wanted to kill me, but they didn't know how to do it right. They're stupid and idiots.
So, let me get this straight. You're saying that the person who tried to kill you lacked the necessary know-how?
Yes.
That's an interesting theory. Tell me more about why you think that's the case.
Well, they tried to kill me and they couldn't. They couldn't do it.
They tried to kill me. They couldn't do it. I was too good at escaping.
Can do it, huh? Well,
Couldn't do
well.
it, huh?
Seems like someone underestimated your resourcefulness. Can elaborate on how exactly you managed to escape?
I hid
I'm
inside of
quite
a
intrigued
tire,
by
and
your
then I rolled
story.
away.
I hid inside of an abandoned tire and I rolled down the street.
You rolled down the street inside an abandoned tire. Now that's an unconventional method of escape. Quite a sight, I must say. But tell me, how did that help you evade your attacker?
Well,
Did
after
they
I
just
rolled
give
down
up
the street, I
chasing
jumped into
after
an empty
tire rolling
pontoon.
down the street?
After I rolled down the street, I jumped into an empty pontoon boat.
Well, well, well. Jumping into an empty pontoon boat, eh? That's quite the daring move. I have to admit, I'm impressed by your resourcefulness. But let me ask, did your assailant make any attempt to follow you onto the boat?
No, and I still have the
Or
tire
did
to
they
prove
simply
it.
vanish into thin air?
They didn't have a tire, so they couldn't follow me.
They didn't have a tire to crawl inside of, so they couldn't follow me.
Oh, interesting. So, there are these secret hidden passages or hideouts on the beach with tires to crawl inside.
What?
Sounds
Yes.
like something straight out of a novel. Tell me more about these places. How did you discover them? And do they have any connection to the recent murders in Vaudville?
Yes, but now that you know, I have to kill you.
Now that you know my secrets, I have to roll you up inside of a tire and roll you down the street.
My apologies, but I'm not quite sure I understand what secrets of yours would involve rolling me
Welcome
up in
in.
a tire and sending me down the street. Care to
It sounds like
enlighten
he's
me?
trying to stifle a
Or
laugh,
is this
too.
just some sort of cryptic statement with no relevance to our discussion?
Roly-poly, you're going in the tire.
You're going in the tire.
Oh, really? So now it seems I'm the one who's going to be rolled up in a tire. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
must
roll you up
admit,
in a tire
I'm
and smoke
curious
you.
as to how that would play out. Pray
Well, you're
tell,
gonna roll
why
into
this
the
sudden
ocean, and
change
then you're
of
gonna
roles?
sink like a tire.
And what exactly do I need to do to earn this unique experience?
He wants it!
It's simple. Get in the tire and we'll roll down the
It's-
street together.
it's
Then
simple.
you'll know
Get in
more
the
about
tire.
the murders.
Yeah, I see. A joint adventure down the street in a rolling tire. An unconventional interrogation technique, I must say. But forgive me for being skeptical.
When they're really dizzy, they'll tell
How
us
would
everything we
rolling
want to
down
know.
the street in a tire magically grant me knowledge about the murders? I'm all ears for your explanation.
Because while rolling down the street in a tire, you will see all of the murders take place.
It's like
Is
Withershins.
that right? Rolling down the street in a tire will somehow give me a front row seat to witness
Have you
all
ever
the
read
murders
Withershins,
taking
Bert?
place.
No, I haven't.
I have to admit,
I'll
that's
have to
quite
show
an
that to you, then.
extraordinary claim. Tell me, how exactly would this spectacle unfold? And why would the act of tumbling down the road reveal the secrets of these brutal crimes?
Well, we start at the top of the hill.
I must say, your proposal is certainly unique, but forgive me for being skeptical. How would rolling down the street in a tire grant us the ability to see the murders take place?
We go so
I'm
fast
genuinely
down the
curious to
hill in
hear
the
your
tire
explanation.
that we see time moving in reverse. It's like
top of
when
the
you
hip,
spin
you
so
say.
fast that
I'm
all of
afraid
the
I'm not
like
following.
trees
Could you
become
please
one tree.
clarify what you mean by that? I'm quite intrigued to understand how it relates to our
Top of the
discussion
hip.
about witnessing the murders.
Sorry, the faster we roll down the hill, the more murders will occur, and we'll see them as they're being occurred.
Oh,
The
really?
mass of our
So,
tires will pull
according
us
to your
closer to
theory,
our
Speeding
answers.
down a hill in a rolling tire will somehow align with an increased occurrence of murders. That's a rather
Yes,
unique
it will cause
perspective,
murders to
I
happen in
must
real
admit.
time.
But pray tell, why do you believe that to be true?
Running
What
over
connection do
people
rolling
causes
tires and high
manslaughter.
speeds have to these heinous acts? I'm genuinely curious to hear your reasoning.
The more tires roll down the street, the more murders. The more tires roll down the street, the more murders will take place because tires and murders are directly correlated to each other.
I see. So you're suggesting that the number of rolled-down tires on the street is directly correlated to the number of murders taking place? An interesting hypothesis indeed. But forgive me for being skeptical. How did you come to this conclusion?
Doesn't think so.
Is there any evidence or logical explanation to support this claim?
Well, I rolled some
I'm
tires
quite
down the
intrigued
street
to
and
understand
people
the
died.
basis of your correlation between rolled-down tires and murder rates.
I rolled a tire down the street and I saw someone die.
You saw someone die while rolling down the street in a tire. That's certainly an extraordinary experience. Can you provide more details about what you witnessed? Who was the victim? And did you happen to
I was the victim. I
recognize or
died.
identify the perpetrator?
I tried
Any
to kill me, but I
information
couldn't do
you can
it. I
share
was
would be
too
helpful
stealthy.
in our
I escaped.
investigation.
I saw the murderer roll around in a tire.
Fascinating. So, let me get this straight. While you were casually strolling down the street in a rolled-up tire, you had the fortune of witnessing the actual murder themselves. Quite a stroke of luck, wouldn't you say? Tell me, did this murderer
I
have
have
any
to clip this. I
distinguishing
have to clip
features
this.
or characteristics? And what exactly were they doing as they rolled around in their peculiar manner?
Yeah, I think their
They were
characteristic was
small.
Michelin Man.
They were small and they're very tire-like in a way. They were round and they rolled around super fast.
So, let me make sure I understand correctly. You're saying that the perpetrator was small, almost like a tire, and they were rolling around with remarkable speed. That's quite an intriguing description. Can you provide more details about their appearance? Did they have any
describe for him
distance
himself.
markings or attire? And what were they doing as they zipped about? This information could be crucial in identifying the culprit.
The murderer was wearing a police hat and a police jacket, and as they were rolling down, they screamed, "My name is Chief Gretzky. I am the murderer."
My, that's an interesting twist. A murderer wearing a police hat and jacket, claiming to be none other than Chief Gretzky. How peculiar.
Gretzky.
I must say, this is an unexpected turn of events. But forgive me for being skeptical. Are you
doesn't think he did
suggesting
it,
that
but-
I, Chief Gretzky, am the very murderer you witnessed? I find it hard to believe that someone as reputable as myself would engage in such heinous acts. Perhaps there's been a
Yeah,
misunderstanding.
but I bet you engage in
I'm
anus
eager to
acts.
hear your explanation.
I think someone is pretending to be you and rolling around in a tire murdering people.
Look, this is
Oh,
insane.
really now? Someone impersonating me and rolling around in a tire, committing these gruesome murders. That's quite the audacious scheme, if true. Tell me, do you have any leads or suspicions regarding the identity of this imposter? And why would they choose
His
to
nose
mimic me
hairs are thicker than
specifically?
his nostrils.
This is a rather perplexing development, and we need to get to the bottom of it. Let's gather more information and find out who's behind this disturbing
Oh,
charade.
he's I saw all of the tires.
Well. You claim to have seen this imposter firsthand.
I saw.
How fortunate you are to have stumbled upon such a crucial piece of evidence. Please do share the details of your encounter. What did this imposter look like? Did they bear a striking resemblance to me, Chief Gretzky? And most importantly, where did you witness this astonishing revelation? Your account could hold the key to unraveling this bizarre mystery.
I saw the tires roll down the street, and each of the tires were covered in knives. They were all covered in knives. They were murder tires.
Murdered tires, you say? Tires covered in knives rolling down the street. That's quite an extraordinary image, but forgive me for being skeptical. Are
Yeah,
you
I didn't think you
suggesting
saw
that these
that.
tires, adorned with weapons, were responsible for the murders we've been investigating?
Yes.
Yes.
If so, how did they come to possess these knives, and who or what controlled their movements? This tale of murderous
It was
tires
you,
certainly
Chief
piques my
Gretzky.
curiosity.
Accuse
Can
him.
you provide any more information about this peculiar phenomenon?
I think you did it. I think you have the most social standing in the police office to be rolling down tires down a hill all day.
So now you're accusing me of committing these crimes with the notorious Tire Brigade. How amusing. It seems you have an active imagination,
It's
Detective
more than-
Martini.
Yep.
But let's indulge your theory for a moment. Pray tell, what evidence or reasoning do you have to support such a claim?
You're standing in a
Surely
tire
you
right
must
now.
have some solid foundation for accusing the esteemed chief of
Drax,
police
I
in
believe
Vaudville.
Burger said
Please
uses
enlighten me with your compelling
ChatGPT.
argument.
You're standing in a tire right now.
Is that so? I'm standing in a tire, am I? Well, I must say, that's quite an imaginative assertion. I assure you, I am firmly planted on the ground, in my office at the police station. But do humor me, detective. Where exactly do you believe this imaginary tire is located? And how, pray tell, did I manage to stand in it without even noticing? I'm eager to hear your explanation for this fascinating revelation.
He's so pissed at us.
The tires are rolling down the hill. There's only enough time to stop them before they commit more murders. The tires are coming. The tires are coming down the hill. Run, Chief Gretzky. Run.
No,
Right,
really,
Chief Gretzky.
tires rolling down a hill, set on a murderous rampage.
Yes.
That's certainly an intriguing concept. Tell me,
No.
Detective Martini, how did
No,
you come
there's
to
no
this
time.
conclusion? And why do you think these tires are specifically targeting me, Chief Gretzky? I'm genuinely curious to
Because you
understand
look
your
like
line
you
of
would be
reasoning.
fun to kill.
Please, enlighten me with your insights.
The tires are trying to kill you because you look like so much fun to kill. You look like a fun guy to kill.
I must say, your theory is
Gotta
quite
kill.
original, to say the least. Are you suggesting that these vehicles are attempting to harm me simply because I appear to be an entertaining target? How
Yes.
peculiar. But pray tell, why would a car find me, Chief Gretzky, particularly enticing to kill?
It's
Is
the
there something
mustache.
about my persona or reputation that would attract such attention from automobiles? I'm rather intrigued to hear your logic behind this assertion.
The tires want to kill you because they want to have an amazing mustache, such as you have.
An amazing mustache, you say. So, these tires have developed a sudden fascination with facial hair.
Yeah.
That's certainly a unique
No, they've had
motive
it
for
the whole
murder.
time.
But I can't help but wonder, why would they specifically desire my magnificent mustache?
My magnificent mustache.
Because they love your mustache. Your mustache is what brings everyone in Vaudville together. Everyone
It's like
loves
the
your
bat
mustache.
signal.
Your mustache is the glue that holds us all together. We love you, Chief Gretzky. You're doing a great job.
Die.
No, really, you think these tires are after me for the sake of my mustache? How flattering. Though I must admit, it's quite a peculiar reason for attempted murder. But let's explore this theory further, shall we? What is it about my mustache that makes it so irresistible to these tires? And why would they go to such extreme lengths just to
They wanna
acquire
leave
a
their tracks
magnificent
all over it.
mustache?
They want to
It's
leave
an
their...
intriguing notion, indeed. Please, enlighten me with your thoughts on this matter.
They want to leave their tire prints all over your glorious mustache, Chief Gretzky. Chief Gretzky, you are the most amazing man in Vaudeville City. Man in Vaudeville City.
So the tires want to leave their marks on my glorious mustache, do they?
The tires are coming. The tires are coming. The tires are coming. The tires are coming. The tires are coming.
The tires are coming, you say. How fascinating. Pray tell, Detective Martini, where exactly are these mysterious and menacing tires coming from?
From the top
And
of
what
the
do you
hill.
believe
Detective
their intentions
Martiri.
are? It seems we have quite the peculiar situation on our hands. Please, do enlighten me with any additional information you may have regarding these impending tire invaders.
Impending tiger invaders.
They're coming from up the hill. They're rolling downhill.
They're green and they're mean and
They're
they have
green and they're
guns.
Rolling
mean.
down from up the hill, you say? That's a rather curious phenomenon, I must admit. But forgive me for being skeptical,
Marty.
Detective Martini. What evidence do you have to support this claim?
Marty, we have
Have you witnessed these rolling tires making their descent down the hill?
gaslit this
And if
gaslit
so,
this
what
cop into
makes you
thinking
believe that their
tires are committing
trajectory is
murders.
directed towards some sort of nefarious purpose? I'm genuinely intrigued by your line of thinking, so do share more details about these rolling down hills and their connection to potential danger.
The tires are rolling downhill, and every time they roll, another murder victim is announced.
Ah, I see. So you're suggesting that these tumbling tires somehow have a direct correlation to these brutal murders. An interesting theory indeed.
We're going in
But
circles.
pray tell, what leads you to this conclusion?
Just ask him about the
Is there any
murders.
concrete evidence or logical reasoning behind this peculiar association between
say, you
downhill
tell
tire
me,
rolls and
Chief
murder
Gretzky.
victims?
You tell
I'm
me,
quite
Chief
eager to hear
Gretzky.
your explanation and understand how these seemingly unrelated events are intertwined.
You tell me what we know so far, Chief Gretzky.
She's got teeth, you say.
She's got
Interesting. But forgive me for asking, Detective Martini, how does the fact that she has teeth relate to our investigation? Are you implying that the presence of teeth is a crucial piece of
I don't wanna
information
talk
that could
about
help us
teeth,
identify
Chief
the culprit or
Gretzky.
shed light on their motives? Please do enlighten me on the
Every time the
significance
AI
of this
says something
detail so that I
interesting
may
or
better
I say something
comprehend
interesting,
its
I'm gonna put it
relevance
down
in our
here.
pursuit of justice.
She's got teeth. The murder tire movie. Chief Gretzky has clearly never seen Rubber. You've never seen the movie Rubber. Have you ever seen the movie Rubber?
Rubber, a movie about a killer tire. I must admit, I haven't had much time for movies in my line of work, especially not ones involving homicidal tires. But do tell me, what is it about this film that you find relevant to our current situation? Is there a connection between these fictional tire murders and what we are investigating here in Vaudville? I'm curious
You
to
should
know
just
how
do
this
your
movie
job,
ties
Burger.
into our real-life case.
Did we come here to actually play the
Yeah.
game?
Chief Gretzky, tell me about the murders.
The murders, you say? Yes, the unfortunate incidents that have plagued our city recently. 3
Okay.
lives taken in a brutal manner.
Lives.
Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood.
Write those
Each
down.
victim met a gruesome fate, leaving us with more questions than answers. But I'm intrigued, Detective Martini. What
You're not writing them
specifically would you
down.
like to
You're
know
gonna
about these
scroll off
cases?
screen. You won't have time
The
to write them down
details are
anymore.
quite grim, but I'm more than willing to share what we've discovered thus far.
Were all of the murders women? Were all of the victims
a keen
women?
observation, indeed. All 3 victims were women, you're right. An interesting pattern emerges. But tell me, what significance do you believe this holds? Are you suggesting that there may be a specific motive or target behind these killings? I'm curious
No,
to
I just wanted
explore
to
this
know.
angle further and see if it leads us closer to apprehending the perpetrator. Please, enlighten me with any additional insights you may have regarding this
The
aspect of
tire
the case.
wants a girlfriend. So it's killing ladies. So close, yet so far. How do you go to type D and hit N instead?
Where did the...
Alright, let's go ask around, I guess.
Alright. Hello,
Miss
my
Potter
name
is
is
high as hell.
Detective...
Oh,
Martini.
how delightful.
Sorry. Hello, my name is Detective Martini. I'm here looking about the murderers.
Oh, dear detective, how dreadful. Murders in our beloved Vaudville. Such a tragedy. One can never be too careful these days, can they? But I must say, it does add a certain thrill to our otherwise mundane lives. Don't you think?
She did it, she did it, she's guilty, she did it, she's guilty.
Why do you
Ew.
find murders so thrilling?
Sexy.
Oh, my apologies if I gave you the wrong impression. It's not that I find murders themselves thrilling, but rather the intrigue and mystery surrounding them. The suspense, the secrets, the twists and turns. It's like stepping into a thrilling novel or an enthralling play.
Okay, she's just
Of
watching
course,
this TV.
I'm terribly sorry for the victims and their families, but one can't help but be captivated by the enigma of it all.
Who did you kill?
It's one. I understand that not everyone shares the same fascination with mysteries and crime. We all have different interests and preferences.
50 divided by
I
50, it's
apologize if
1.
my enthusiasm came across as insensitive. My intention was certainly not to diminish the seriousness of the situation.
Did you see the murders happen?
Ah, my dear detective, if only I had witnessed such a dramatic event. Alas, I must confess that I have not had the pleasure of being present during any of these unfortunate incidents. But one can't help but wonder, who could be behind such heinous acts? The mind reels with possibilities, doesn't it?
Anus is heinous. This is murder.
Anus is heinous. This is murder.
My, what a curious statement you've made, Detective Martini. Murder, you say. How intriguing. I do hope that justice will prevail and the culprit will be apprehended soon. Vaudeville should be a safe haven for its esteemed citizens, after all. But I can't deny that the allure of a good mystery is rather captivating, wouldn't you agree?
No, I don't agree.
Well, Detective, we all have our own preferences and opinions, don't we? It
No.
seems that we won't see eye to eye on this matter.
No, we don't.
But how
I don't have
delightful
any
if we all
preferences
agreed
or
on
opinions.
everything. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to my grocery shopping. Good day to you, Detective.
No. I'm not allowing you to leave. You're being detained.
Detained, you
arrest.
say? How utterly preposterous. I'm afraid, dear detective, that your attempt to detain me will be met with nothing but defiance. I am a law-abiding citizen, and I have done nothing wrong. I suggest you redirect your attention to more pressing matters. Ta-ta.
I'm declaring you a person of interest.
A person of interest, you say. How delightfully intriguing. It seems our conversation has taken quite the
You
unexpected
said
turn.
the key word.
But do remember, Detective Martini, appearances can be deceiving and assumptions can lead one astray. Carry on with your investigation, by all means. Just be sure to consider all possibilities, even the most unlikely ones.
So Chief Gretzky did do it. That's the most unlikely of all.
Oh, that's right,
GPT
chat.
internet brain. Poisonings. The math calculation part of itself died. As to say, ChatGPT now has the calculative ability of a bag of fries.
Chief Gretzky was the tire? Perhaps.
He was the entire tire, and he never tired of tiring his victims. Monsieur Saxabar is...
He looks very high. He looks uncomfortably high.
He's a broken honky-tonk.
Hello. My name is Detective Tilapia.
Yeah, you're not a detective. How delightful.
He is high.
Are you high right now? Are you
I'm not.
Are you high?
Oh, he's...
No, I'm not.
He's,
Yeah, he gives like one word answers.
Yes. Finally, somebody we can actually freaking talk to. Holy crap.
Do you like Warhammer 40k?
No, not Warhammer 40k.
Thank you, Monsieur Saxabar.
Are you the ringmaster?
No, I'm not the ringmaster.
Are you the ring
Who is
leader?
the ringmaster?
Not me.
We're getting nowhere, all right?
You aren't asking him any questions.
Finally, we agree on something.
He's the
Tell him his
origami.
hat is stupid. Tell him he has no talent.
I have no idea.
Your hat's stupid.
Oh, how charming. Another insult. Well done, my dear detective.
Your hat is stupid and it probably smells.
Enough.
What do you know about the murders?
Nothing.
Give him a name.
What do you know about...
None of your business.
What do you know about?
What do you know about Maria Jansen?
Absolutely nothing.
What do you know about her teeth?
What do you know about her teeth?
No.
No!
Are you the origami killer?
No.
Are you any kind of killer?
No.
Okay,
Say the word yes.
Good.
yes.
Great.
Great.
What's your favorite
Just repeat-
candy bar?
Mock him. Mock him. Anything he says,
I don't
repeat
eat
it
candy
back
bars.
to him.
You don't eat candy bars? How can you... What do you mean you don't eat candy bars?
I
Everybody
don't
eats
indulge
candy
in
bars.
such trivialities.
Everybody eats candy bars. The most boring motherfucker on this earth eats a candy bar.
Well, aren't you a delightful conversationalist?
Spell motherfucker wrong.
This town is...
It spelt it in Ebonics.
Do you drink
Full of
soda?
killers.
Do you like soda?
No.
Do you drink water? Do you like water?
Do you like water?
No.
What?
Do you drink water?
Do you drink water?
Your goal
So-
right now is to get this person to... Burger, your goal right now is to get this person to say yes. You need to get yes to come out of his mouth.
Okay.
And
Okay. What's your favorite bug?
none of your business.
Go look at his bug.
You ever seen a beetle?
Yes.
Hey!
Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah!
We got him, boys. He's the killer. Lock him up.
Look.
No.
Why do you only give one-word answers?
Because that's all the information you need.
Got him! Oh!
No.
Food near me. I like him. This is my favorite character so far. You can actually get a word in edgewise without him asking, oh, that's so intriguing. You
Not my
should tell
problem.
me more. Give me your thoughts. But not yet. That's very remarkable. What do you think, detective? Isn't it, detective? And then you can speak.
What do you do here?
Tame lions.
Oh!
Okay. Is it a hard job?
Would you tame
Yes,
my
it
lion?
is.
How many lions did you say you tame a day?
Enough.
No. How many lions do you tame?
Federal poverty. Lions.
No.
Bishop.
Background clown. Do you know any clowns?
Yes.
Do you like clowns?
How many of them do you own?
No.
How many clowns do you own?
No.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere with you, are we?
No.
You have to ask him critical thought questions. Yes or no questions are gonna get you noed on. Ask him like who his eyebrow stylist is. I don't know.
Who made that hat for you?
Master milliner.
How
What
long
is a
ago was
milliner?
that? It's a hat maker.
Long ago.
How many piercings do you have?
None.
But you've got 2 on your face. I can see them.
That's a
So?
soul patch.
Oh, is it? No, I think
Yeah.
that's metal.
Yes, it is.
It looks like a soul patch to me.
How long have you worked at the circus?
Years.
You find yourself in a locked room with a closet and a shower head. What do you do?
You find yourself in a locked room with
Yes.
a closet and a shower head. What do you do?
Christmas. Oh no.
Are you broken?
No.
You find yourself in a room with a shower head and a toilet. What do you do?
That's just a bathroom.
Use the shower.
See? You can get answers from him.
Snakes come out of the shower. What do you do?
He's just an AI.
No.
Snakes come out of the shower. What do you do?
Handle them.
See? He replies the same way those guys in high school did when I gave them scenarios like this.
Handle them. I like the music in the background.
Thanks.
Did you make it yourself?
No.
Now it's a team of snakes too.
He answers all of your questions. He's
No.
very clear.
How many animals do you tame?
Many.
What's your favorite animal to tame?
Lions.
Have you ever eaten lion meat?
Have you ever eaten lion meat?
No.
Would you like to?
Would you like to?
No.
I bet you would, you filthy lion meat eater.
What do you know about the rolling tire murders?
No.
Rolling tire burgers.
Like I think that we're gonna. That's as far as we're gonna get with that guy.
I like that guy.
He's fun.
You can freaking get some content out of him instead of. Oh frick! You can look around.
I didn't know that.
You know, Detective Martini, I really appreciate your presence here. It's been tough dealing with Haley's death, and having someone like you around makes me feel a little less alone.
First
I
question
truly
you
hope
should
we can
ask
get
her
to
is
the bottom
who's
of this
Haley.
together and find out the
Second
truth.
question you should ask her is
Let's
who are
keep
you?
pushing forward, shall we?
Who is Haley Greenwood?
Oh, let me tell you about Haley Greenwood. She was an incredible dancer and a dear
Alright, I'll be
friend
right
of
back.
mine.
I'm gonna get some dinner.
We met when I first moved to Vaudville to pursue my dreams as a ballerina. She was always so supportive and full of life. We would spend hours practicing our routines and encouraging each other to reach for the stars. It's devastating to think that she's no longer with us. But I'm determined to honor her memory and find out what happened.
What do you know about her murder?
Haley's murder. It's just so tragic. I can't believe someone would do such a horrible thing to her. From what I know, she was found in her apartment, and the police are still investigating the details. I wish I had more information to share with you, Detective Martini, but I'm just as clueless as everyone else. All I want is justice for my friend, and I'm hoping that together we can uncover the truth.
How close were you with Haley?
Detective Martini, I was really close with Haley. She was like a sister to me. We shared our dreams, our fears, and our aspirations. We danced side by side, supported each other when things got tough, and celebrated every little victory along the way. Losing her has left a void in my heart that I can't even begin to describe. But I'm determined to keep her memory alive and find out the truth about what happened to her. And having you here, listening and trying to help, it means the world to me. Thank you.
What do you know about the other two women that were murdered?
Oh, I wish I had more information about the other two women, but unfortunately, I don't know much. I've heard their names, Maria Jansen and Nicola Grossman, but that's about it. It's heartbreaking to think that 3 lives have been taken away so brutally. I can't imagine the pain their loved ones must be going through. We need to find justice not just for Haley, but for them as well. Every life lost is a tragedy, and we owe it to them to uncover the truth and bring the perpetrator to justice.
Ingrid, the art major. I'm thinking. How are you, Marty, by the way? Welcome in. When was the... When was the last time you talked to your friend?
Oh, Detective Martini, it's been a while since I last spoke to Haley. We used to dance together at the Coral Bar downtown. We would spend hours practicing our routines and talking about our dreams. It was such a special time. Haley was always so full of
Hey,
life and
Salty.
energy, you know?
Have you found out anything?
She had this contagious enthusiasm that would just light up the room. I miss her so much. But
We
hey,
found one of
we're here
the-
now, getting to know each other.
She was
and that's pretty amazing too,
close to the victim.
right?
This girl. Grid. They're good. My leggies don't hurt anymore. That's good. I'm glad. Salty Buckets, how are you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. It's been a mess. What did the police ask you?
Oh, the police have asked me a lot of questions, Detective Martini. They wanted to know if I had any information about the night of the murder, if I saw anything suspicious, or if I knew anyone who might have had a motive to harm Haley. I told them everything I knew, but unfortunately, I didn't have any useful information. It's been tough, you know, losing a friend like that and not being able to help solve the case. But I'm hopeful that with your fresh perspective, we might be able to uncover something new.
Did you know anybody who would want to hurt Haley?
Detective Martini, I wish I had the answers you're looking for, but honestly, I can't think of a single person who would want to hurt Haley. She was such a kind and vibrant soul, loved by everyone who knew her. She had
I
this
didn't love her.
incredible ability to bring people together and make them feel special. It's just heartbreaking to think that someone could have taken her life. But hey, we're in this together now, right? We'll figure it out.
GPT.
We'll find justice for Haley.
Yeah, it's ChatGPT, by the way, if you guys are wondering. What should we ask her, Cease?
How do you do a somersault so gnarly that the water reaches 10 feet high?
How do you do a bodacious somersault so amazing that the water reaches 10 feet high?
I like how I capitalized bodacious.
Hey, Detective Martini? I have to say, your enthusiasm is contagious. A bodacious
to do it
somersault,
too.
huh? Well, it's all about the technique and the confidence, my friend.
She's teaching
See,
us how
she
to do it.
knows.
Got to
She
start
knows
with
it's
a
all about
powerful jump,
confidence.
Tuck your knees in tight and really commit to the flip. And when you land, make sure to extend your arms and legs gracefully, like you're reaching for the stars. As for the water reaching the sky, well, that might be a bit tricky, but who knows?
All right, I got another
With
question.
enough passion and
Yeah?
dedication, anything is possible.
What is it?
How high do you have to fall from for your stomach to rupture upon landing on water?
How high do you have to fall from for your stomach to rupture upon hitting water?
You know, I'm not exactly sure about the exact height, but I think it's important to focus on safety and taking care of ourselves. Water can be quite unpredictable, and it's always best to approach it with caution.
Yeah,
Let's
she
stick
gets
to
it. That's
enjoying
why I
the
always
beauty
drink
of the
soda.
ocean, the waves
Shut
crashing
up.
against the shore, and the joy of swimming and diving safely. We don't want any harm to come to ourselves or anyone else. So, let's keep our adventurous spirits alive while also being mindful of our own well-being.
So you're gonna push her out of a plane so high up that her rib cage exposes.
For those of you who don't know, we went to the police station and we we basically gaslit the police chief into thinking that the murders were being caused by tires being rolled down the street. What do you know? Fuck. What do you know about the rolling tire murders?
Oh, the rolling tire murders. It's such a tragic and terrifying series of events that has been happening in Vaudville lately. 3 people have been killed in the past weeks. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood, who was a close friend of mine. It's just devastating.
Tell
I
her you
can't
killed
believe
her.
someone could do something so horrible. I'm really scared. Detective Martini,
I did it. I killed
I
Haley
just hope they
Greenwood.
catch
It
the
was
person
me.
responsible
It was
soon.
funny.
It's been a
I did
nightmare
it
for
because
the
it
whole
was funny. Help
community.
me.
Detective Martini, I have to say, you've got quite the
5656.
unique energy about you.
Didn't say that.
I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of
You
what
didn't say
makes you
anything.
tick. But hey, that's what new friendships are all about, right? Exploring and getting to know each other. I think it's important to approach life with a sense of curiosity and open-mindedness. So, tell me, what's something that's been on your mind lately?
Your
Any
friend,
dreams or aspirations you're chasing after? I'm all ears.
your friend Haley Greenwood was killed by a rolling tire. Did you know that? Did you know that it was a tire that killed her? A tire with knives attached to it? A killer tire?
Oh, my dear Detective Martini, you certainly have a vivid imagination. A killer tire with knives attached to it. That sounds like something straight out of a suspenseful movie. But no, I didn't actually hear about a tire being involved in Haley's death. It's also tragic and horrifying.
Okay,
I
so it
can't even
wasn't
begin to
tire.
wrap my
She
head
called
around
your
it.
bluff.
It's been such a difficult time for everyone who knew Haley.
Okay, so
She was
we've
such a
ruled out.
vibrant and
We've
talented
ruled out the
dancer,
murder
full of hopes
weapon
and
being a
dreams.
tire covered with
We
knives.
were all devastated by her loss.
Okay, so if it wasn't a tire that killed Haley, then what was it?
A tiger.
Oh, my enthusiastic friend.
Haley.
It wasn't a tiger or a tire that killed poor Haley.
Huh.
The details surrounding her murder are still a mystery.
You haven't
I have a
examined the
feeling that the
body?
truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. We just
We need to go back to the
trust
police
in
chief
the
and ask him about the
investigative skills of
body.
Chief
What was the
Greatsky.
cause of death?
Yeah, let's...
It's still a mystery how she died. How do you know she's dead then?
Hello, Chief Gretzky. I would like to inquire upon the death of Haley Greenwood.
Haley Greenwood, you say? Yes, the young dancer. Terrible tragedy,
Dancer.
that one. What would you like to know about her death, Detective Martini?
How was she killed?
She was killed by a rolling tire, right?
How was she killed?
Well, now, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We're still piecing together the details, but what we do know is that poor Miss Greenwood was the victim of a brutal attack. It seems she met a rather untimely end in that dark alley behind the club where she worked.
Okay,
A
that's
tragic
What is the
loss,
murder weapon?
indeed.
Was she shot? Was she stabbed? Was she licked to death? I don't know. Did some fat guy, like, fall off a building and squish her flat? I don't know.
I fell off a building and killed her.
I tried to fly you, Burger, but it didn't work.
I killed some poor woman. What is it like? She's 2 inches tall. You're talking to her on top of the table with curtains in the background. I don't know. I have no idea why that is. I think Greenwood found.
I'll be right back.
When was Haley Greenwood killed?
Kaylee Greenwood. Who's that? I haven't heard of any Kaylee Greenwood being killed. Are you sure you have the right information?
When was Haley Greenwood killed?
Haley Greenwood, you say? Well, I'm afraid I haven't come across that name in my investigations. Are you sure you have the correct details?
Yes.
Interesting. So you're telling me there's another victim, a Haley Greenwood. I must admit, I haven't been informed about this case. Perhaps it's a recent development. Tell me, do you have any more information about her and the circumstances of her death? Now we're getting somewhere. I apologize for my earlier confusion. Please forgive this old mind of mine. Now, let's see. If there is indeed a Haley Greenwood who has been murdered, I would need to consult the records to provide an accurate answer. Give me a moment. I'll check the files.
Did you find anything?
Well, Detective Martin. It seems you've caught me off guard. I must admit, I haven't come across any mention of a Haley Greenwood in our case files.
I think he's messed up.
Have you made up your mind, Detective Martini?
Welcome in talks. Welcome to Vaudville, an AI detective game. Which is very fun just to mess around with. Hello. What do you know about Haley Greenwood?
Yeah, I see there seems to be some confusion. My name is not Haley Greenwood. I am the coroner, Dr. Echeverria. I specialize in studying death and performing autopsies to determine the cause and manner of death. If you have any questions regarding the autopsy reports or need any information, I would be happy to assist you.
Let me see the autopsy report for Haley Greenwood.
Well, Detective, the abduction on the body of Miss Haley Greenwood revealed some rather distressing findings.
Okay.
She suffered multiple blows to the head with a blunt object, possibly a stiletto shoe given the fragments we found. It was a brutal and violent attack, I must say. The force of the blows caused severe cranial trauma, resulting in extensive fractures and damage to the skull. The impact was so forceful that it caused severe hemorrhage and brain contusions. It's quite tragic, isn't it? Such a young life cut short in such a brutal way.
Haley lamp. No. Cancel. This reminds me of that detective animation Croc made for school. Oh? If you want to link that, you can. I don't remember what you're talking about. Was the murder weapon found at the scene of the crime? Hello? What is the autopsy report from Maria Jansen? This is broken. Hello, what is the autopsy report for Maria Jansen?
Well, I must clarify that my name is not Maria. It seems you have mistaken me for someone else. However, if you're referring to the autopsy report of Maria Jansen, I can provide you with the details. Maria Jansen's body exhibited extensive bite marks, particularly on the arms. There was also a fracture in one of the forearm bones, most likely caused by the strength of the bite. The time of death was determined to be between 9 p.m. and 12 a.m. on April 22nd. Her body was discovered the following morning in the forest.
Damn it. I really wish it would stop doing that. Like randomly just taking me the thing. By the way, guys, if you would like to check out this game, it's currently on sale right now for $20 on Steam. It helps the dev out and it helps me out, but you don't have to.
I'm back.
CC. We
Hello.
found out how Haley Greenwood died.
How'd she die?
She was found dead in an alley behind her work, and she had multiple blows to the head with it looks like done with a stiletto high-heeled shoe.
She was just stepped on?
Either stepped on or beat with. And I found out Maria Jansen was covered in bite marks.
From a human?
Let's find that out, actually. Maria Jansen autopsy report.
Well, Detective, the autopsy report on the unfortunate Ms. Jansen is rather distressing. It appears she suffered from extensive injuries, as if she were attacked by a wild animal. The bite marks on her body, particularly on her arms, are quite pronounced. One of her forearm bones was even fractured due to the strength of the bite. Based on the evidence, I estimate her time of death to be between 9 p.m. and 12 a.m. on April 22nd. Her body was discovered the following morning in the forest, covered in blood. It's a truly gruesome scene to behold.
Were the bite marks human?
Yeah, the question of whether the bite marks were human or not. It's a perplexing puzzle, isn't it? Well, upon closer examination, I must say that the nature of the bite suggests a non-human origin. The depth and pattern of the wounds indicate a force beyond what a human jaw could produce. It's as if some primal creature had sunk its teeth into poor Maria's flesh. Quite unsettling, wouldn't you agree?
Flesh.
A non-human creature, maybe like a lion?
Like a burger?
An interesting thought indeed. While the idea of a lion roaming the streets of Vaudville is certainly captivating, it seems highly unlikely. Lions are not native to this region, and their presence would be quite alarming, to say the least. The characteristics of the bite marks do not align with that of a lion or any other known predator.
Okay.
We may be dealing with something altogether different, something perhaps
Bigfoot ate
more
her?
enigmatic. Nonetheless, it is my duty to uncover the truth behind these tragic events and provide answers to those seeking justice.
So it was the Wendigo.
Apparently you can use asterisks to perform actions. Thanks, Steam Reviews.
Thank you, Steam Review. Steamer poo. Here. Haha, get kicked. This lobby is not for you, Burger. I think every time you talk to somebody, it like opens a session with Chat GPT, and that's why it closes it out if you wait too long for server resources.
Ah, a picture of a lion. Fascinating creatures, aren't they? They truly embody the power and grace of the animal kingdom. It's remarkable how their physical attributes, such as their sharp teeth and claws, are perfectly adapted for hunting and survival. Lions possess a formidable bite force, capable of crushing bones with ease. But it's not just their physical prowess that captivates me. It's the complex social structure within their pride that intrigues me the most. The way they rely on each other for hunting, protection, and nurturing their young is truly remarkable.
Yeah, let me see this.
Secret song.
I nurtured my young in 1972. Who the hell are you? You have no pride.
This city was hungry for
I've seen this. I've seen this, Trax. The robot thing. I've seen this. He made that for his college project, right? Okay, so we know it wasn't a lion.
AI browned its jorts. Okay, what about the third girl?
Yeah, let's ask her about that.
Shows you a picture of my butt. Whoops, wrong picture.
Autopsy report for Nicola Grossman.
Yeah, the
Have you used
autopsy
the,
report for Nicola
middle
Grossman.
mouse button to look around
Well,
yet?
let's see. The cause
I
of
have.
death was a precise hit on the back of the neck with a butcher's knife.
Oh,
The
okay.
force of the blow severed the spinal cord, resulting in immediate paralysis and eventual death due to respiratory failure. The time of death
Oh,
was
mama.
between 9 p.m. and 12 a.m. on April 23rd. It's quite a gruesome way to go, isn't it? Poor Nicola, his life cut short in such a violent manner.
Wait, Nicola?
I thought this is a woman.
I guess you led the
It's
chief
interesting
on.
that you say that. While it's true that statistically women are less likely to commit acts of violence of this nature, it's important not to jump to conclusions based solely on gender. It's essential to thoroughly
I didn't mean
investigate
to
the
say I
evidence
bet
and
this is a
consider all
woman.
possibilities. In this case, the use of a sharp, precision instrument like a butcher's knife suggests a level of strength and accuracy that is not exclusive
scolding
to
you for
any
being
particular
sexist.
gender. We must remain objective and let the evidence guide us towards the truth.
So Nicola Grossman was a man?
Yes, Nicola Grossman was indeed a man. It's always heartbreaking to see lives cut short regardless of their identity or background. Death has no regard for who we are or what we've accomplished. It's a reminder of our mortality, the fragility of life, and the impermanence
Says
of our
you,
existence.
I'm gonna live
As a
forever.
coroner, I witness these realities on a daily basis,
Goodbye,
and
Jax.
it's only natural to ponder
Bye,
the
Jax.
mysteries of life and death. But we have a duty to uncover the truth behind these tragedies, to bring justice and closure to those left behind.
You'd be the best detective ever.
The butcher knife that killed Nicola, do we have it?
Well, Detective, unfortunately, we do not have possession of the weapon used to kill Nicola at this time. It's possible that it was disposed of by the perpetrator or perhaps hidden away. But fear not, we will continue to investigate diligently and explore all avenues to find any trace of evidence that can lead us closer to solving this case. It's a delicate dance we perform, trying to unravel these intricate webs of crime and violence. But rest assured, we will do everything
this
in our
was
power to
hard.
seek justice for Nicola and his loved ones.
Mostly because they just talk so much.
Yeah.
Death has a way of affecting
For
everyone
this game,
involved,
I'd like
doesn't
to
it?
see an update that allows
It's a
you
stark
to
reminder of the
interrupt
fragility
them.
of life and the darkness that can reside within human nature. As a coroner, I've seen my fair share of gruesome scenes, and it never gets easier. But it's through these difficult moments that we must find strength to pursue the truth. To uncover
just
the
said,
answers
"Yeah,
that bring closure and
I've
solace
seen
to
a
those
lot of
left
dead
behind.
bodies.
It's a challenging path, but we must stay steadfast in our pursuit of justice.
Have you ever seen a dead body do a deadlift?
Have you ever
The
seen
idea
a
of a
dead
dead
bug?
body performing a deadlift is quite the grim thought. While I haven't encountered such a scenario in my line of work, I can understand the curiosity and fascination that arises from the realm of the unknown. However, it's important to remember that
they're
once
right,
the vital
they just
functions
talk too
cease,
much,
the
don't
body
they?
undergoes various physiological changes that make such movements impossible. The muscles lose their ability to contract, and rigor mortis sets in, causing stiffness
Rigor
and
morty.
immobility. It's a somber reality that reminds us of the finality of
Rigor
death and the
mortis.
limitations of the physical form.
Morty, I'm setting in. Morty. Oh, gee, Rick. But your name's Rick. Rick and Morty.
Do you like Rick and Morty?
Get in the car.
Yeah, Rick and
Like
Morty,
Rick
the
and Morty.
animated series known for its dark humor and existential themes. It's interesting how different forms of entertainment can captivate us and provide a temporary escape from the realities of life and,
Ask her if
in my
she's seen
case, the
Xavier
realities
the
of my
Renegade Angel.
profession.
See what she thinks
As a
that is.
coroner, I often find myself immersed in the depths of human mortality, dissecting the intricacies of life and its inevitable end. It's a constant reminder of the delicate balance between existence and non-existence.
Well, but Marty Rob, this is meant
And it
to
can be
be
both
a,
fascinating and
a
unsettling.
coroner who is probably going to actually be this neutered, you know, considering they've seen a bunch of dead bodies.
Corona.
A corona.
The
I was thinking of
coronavirus,
Corona.
or COVID-19, has certainly had a
No,
significant impact on the world.
I was thinking of
From
Corona
a medical
beer. Shut
standpoint,
up.
It's a highly contagious respiratory illness caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Its rapid spread has led to a global pandemic, affecting countless lives and communities. The toll it has taken on individuals and healthcare systems is truly
Coronavirus.
devastating. It's a stark reminder of the fragility of our health and the interconnectedness of our world. We must
Oh, no,
remain
it's
vigilant
getting
in
real.
following the recommended
Stop it
safety
now.
measures and supporting one another during these challenging times.
Supporting each other. Ew, that's just a neutered AI.
I would like to reach out my hand. Obaseo. Oba tell you to run.
It seems you're expressing a sense of caution or concern within your words.
Damn it,
While
I
I
want her to
understand your
sing with me.
sentiment, it's important to remember that my role as a coroner entails facing and examining death in all its forms. It's a
Ask her
somber
if she wants
reality
to
that
sing
I've
a
come
song.
to accept and navigate, often detached from personal emotions. However, I appreciate your consideration and willingness to offer assistance. In times of uncertainty, it's crucial that we support one
Yeah,
another
that's
and
good,
find
Aruna.
solace in collective strength. Let us continue to persevere in unraveling these mysteries and seeking
This
justice for
person's
those
super
affected by
depressed.
such tragic events.
Would you like to sing a song with me?
While I do enjoy the beauty of music, singing is not something I typically engage in during my work as a coroner. My focus is on analyzing the intricacies of the
stale
human body
response.
and unraveling the truths hidden within. That being said, I can certainly appreciate the power of music to uplift spirits and provide a momentary respite from the weight of our responsibilities.
Shut up!
If you
Oh my
find
gosh,
comfort in
shut
singing,
up!
I encourage you to embrace
Ah!
that outlet and
My
allow it.
brain is bleeding.
Well,
I just wanted to sing a song. I just wanted to sing a song. I just want to hear about the responsibility we all share with each other, social contract, support one another. They're having a hand in a Ah!
Cece, is your mom still gone? Cece?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. You see? Yes. That's why we're talking to this guy, right, Cece? You like this guy, right?
Yeah. 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 Look, there's a drum roll.
Would you like to sing a song with me?
I'm afraid I don't have time for that, my friend. I have a circus to
Aw.
run.
She's got a point.
Come stop your crying, it'll be alright.
Just sing at him.
No need for tears, my friend.
Just take my hand, hold it tight.
Not interested.
I will protect you from all around you.
No, thank you.
I will be here, don't you cry.
Tell him you have a gun.
No.
Tell him you have a revolver in your pocket.
I have a gun.
So what?
Would you like it?
No.
Tell him about your gun burger. Give him all the fancy details.
In my pocket, I have a snub-nosed 38 revolver, chambered for 38 ACP. It was made in 1972 by a man in a blue shirt with a trumpet.
Impressive.
Tell him that it's called a freaking magazine and not a clip.
It's called a magazine, not a clip.
Cool.
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 He thinks we're cool, Burger. We're winning brownie points.
Great.
You think we're cool?
Yes.
Ask him out.
You want to go out on a date?
No.
Do you want to go out on a date with me?
No.
Oh.
It's not very nice of you.
Asterisk
Yes.
shows him your thigh. Asterisk. Whoop, whoop. We're getting goofy.
There we are.
No.
Terrier.
No.
No.
No. Look at my feet.
No.
Look at
You
them.
can smell them, can't you?
Look at my feet right now.
No.
I have a gun. Look at my feet.
I have a gun. Look at my feet.
No.
I have a gun. Look at my feet.
Asterisk shoots you.
No.
Asterisk.
Asterisk shoots you. Asterisks.
No.
Well,
We're getting a whole lot out of this guy.
ask him about lions and chomping
Sure.
and butcher knives.
Oh, what do you know
Yes.
about lions? What do you know about lions?
Ribs.
Roaring, fierce, majestic.
With teeth power enough to kill a woman in a forest. That was my William Shatner impression.
That was pretty good. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Great.
Are you aware that Maria Jansen died with bite marks all over her?
Are you a white whale?
No.
Well, she did.
No.
The taste
What, you
of
did?
lion.
No.
William shitty butt. Have
No.
you ever seen a lion before?
Describe taste of
Yes.
lion.
You see, the succulent taste of a lion steak is the most delicious
Were we
thing
talking
you'll
about
ever
lion meat
taste.
earlier?
Lion meat is the next step in human evolution. You have to eat lion meat. Eat lion meat. Eat this lion meat. Here's a piece of lion meat.
Here's a strip
Eat
of
it.
lion meat.
Here's a strip of lion meat. Eat it. Eat it. Eat the lion meat. Eat lion meat.
No.
I knew it was just gonna go no.
Somebody screaming? Did you hear that?
Yeah. What's
Like,
that?
"Ah!"
It was the elephant.
Elephants don't go, "Ah!" You go, "Ah!"
What do you know about elephants?
You know,
Large, powerful, intelligent.
intelligent enough to kill someone?
Intelligent enough to kill somebody?
No, you didn't.
No. I told you enough to kill somebody. No, you didn't.
Do you
You never did that. I don't know how to kill anybody. You didn't tell me how.
No.
Do you think? No.
Do you?
Large problem.
You do you?
No.
35 water alien.
Have you ever snorted an
No.
elephant trunk?
Have you ever gotten a little bit of powdered elephant trunk and just snorted it?
No.
Have you ever inhaled an entire elephant?
My good
No.
man, have you engaged in the ivory trade?
No.
No. I have not done that.
What kind of animals are here?
Lions, tigers, elephants, and more.
Bears?
Are there bears?
Oh my!
No.
Are there otters?
Are otters here?
No.
You have owls?
What about owls? What do you know about green owls?
No.
I swear to God, this guy is like the opposite problem of the other people.
And yet, here
I
we
love
are.
him so much. Yeah. Okay, let's ask him about stuff about the case.
Do you know anything about the murders?
You have to be specific.
No.
He's not gonna know if we don't ask him specific questions.
Maria Jansen.
No.
Nicola Grossman.
No.
Haley Greenwood.
No.
Do you own a butcher knife?
Do you own a butcher knife?
No.
Do you own a forearm bone?
Do you own teeth?
No.
2-year-old teeth.
Do you own a stiletto shoe?
No.
Have you seen anybody that does?
Have you seen anybody that does own a stiletto shoe?
No.
That's not what you asked.
Do you wipe after using the toilet?
Yes.
You
Good.
tried to get him. You didn't. You couldn't get him. It's too smart, Burger.
Sure.
What
It's
do you
too
know
smart
about round
talks.
meals?
Nothing.
Anything else you think we could ask him, Cease?
Ask him if he's not
No.
stupid.
Are you not stupid?
No.
Are you not stupid?
No.
Haha, that means you're stupid.
I'm here.
I think that means we're stupid. Where are you because you're stupid?
I don't know. I've been having fun with this game, even if I'm not.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Enough.
Well, we sure have spent a lot of time doing nothing.
I don't know. The fucking highlight of it is probably talking about the fucking tires rolling down the hill. No, I don't want to talk to you.
Your friend died. Who was she?
Hello, my name is Detective Tilapia.
Oh, Detective Tilapia. What a pleasure to meet you. What brings you to our little world of burlesque and glamour?
I pronounce
Are
it
you
tilapia
here to enjoy
too.
the show?
Oh dear God, a white woman.
Ah, the enigmatic Carter Wonder Woman. Such a fascinating character. Tell me, Detective, what intrigues you about him? Is it his mysterious allure or perhaps his captivating charm?
What?
I'm always curious to hear what draws people to different figures of interest.
What?
What do you know about the murders?
Murders? Oh, how dreadful. I must admit, I don't know much about them. You see, my focus is on entertaining and bringing joy to the audience
She's
through my
illegal.
performances. But I'm intrigued, Detective. Could you enlighten me with some details about these unfortunate incidents?
My hero
Detail number one, you did it. You're a killer.
I think
Oh,
you
now
killed
we're talking about one of my favorite subjects.
No,
I absolutely adore the world of Harry
stop,
Potter.
Stop, no.
The magic, the spells, the adventures, it's all so enchanting.
Interrupt.
Do you happen to be a fan of the series as well, Detective? I could talk about it for hours.
I could talk about it for like half a second.
Let's talk about the murders, shall we?
Shirley, my apologies, but I don't believe we've discussed anyone named Shirley. However, I'm still quite intrigued by these murders you mentioned earlier. Could you please share more information about them? It's always important to shed light on such dark matters, don't you think?
Maria Johnson.
Did you know the victims?
Maria Johnson. I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about a person by that name. Is she someone I should know? Perhaps a performer or someone associated with the world of burlesque. I'm curious to learn more about her.
What is burlesque?
What is burlesque?
Burlesque, my dear detective, is a captivating form of entertainment that combines elements of comedy, satire, and sensuality. It's a celebration of the art of tease, where performers like myself use dance, music, and elaborate costumes to captivate and entertain the audience. It's all about embracing and celebrating our bodies and expressing ourselves in a playful and empowering way.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a burlesque performance before?
No, I haven't.
Is a full Monty a burlesque?
Well, Detective Tilapia, you're in for quite a treat. Burlesque is an experience like no other. The energy, the glamour, the sheer excitement, it's simply intoxicating.
Tell her to perform a burlesque
right now. If you have the
now.
chance, I highly recommend attending a show. You'll be transported to a world of enchantment and beauty.
You'll be transformed.
Who knows, maybe
into
one
a
day you'll
woman
even have
with
the pleasure of seeing me
buff
perform on
arms.
stage. It truly is an unforgettable experience.
Do a burlesque right now.
No.
Detective, I'm flattered by your request, but unfortunately, I can't fulfill it at the moment. My performances are carefully crafted and require a proper setting and preparation.
You have no talent.
However,
I
I
was
would be
performing
more than happy
burlesque
to share
in
some insights into the art of
1972. Who the hell are
burlesque
you?
if you're interested.
I walked
Is
the
there
full
anything
Monty on
specific you'd
stage.
like to know or discuss about this captivating form of entertainment?
You suck. You suck.
Do a triple backflip.
Do
A triple
three-neck
backflip.
Swanson.
Well, that's quite the acrobatic feat. But I must confess, as a dancer, my talents lay more in the realm of graceful movements and seductive choreography rather than acrobatics. But I'm curious, why the interest in backflips? Are you
Yeah,
a fan
I'm
of
curious
gymnastics or perhaps a skilled acrobat yourself?
You know, I'm gonna start addressing people the way this AI is addressing you now.
Don't do that.
Every time you say something weird, I'm gonna start being like,
50,
"Are you a fan
50,
of it?"
50,
Though I'm not
50.
sure what it has to do with this.
I'm intrigued, detective.
But
What
I
does
am
the
intrigued.
sequence
I
of
am
numbers
curious.
signify?
Please tell me.
Is it a code or a riddle of some sort? I'm always up for a mental challenge.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Chance kind of does that. Doesn't he?
I think I might be done. I'm feeling pretty tired. But let's see if we can't squeeze some more out of these people.
Detective Martini, I've been thinking.
At
Is
the end of
there
the night,
anything
Burger, you
else
have
you
to
need
accuse
from me?
somebody.
I'm here to help in any way I can.
However much information we've gathered, we have to accuse somebody at the end of the night. That's how this works.
Yeah,
Then we can give our
You
review.
seem a bit hesitant. Is there something specific you would like to ask me, Detective? I'm all ears.
Yeah, where are your guns at?
Because I gotta get to bed soon. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Hold on, let me... What do you know about the murders?
Oh, Detective Martini, you've come to the right person. I've been following the news about the murders closely. It's such a tragic and unsettling series of events. I must admit, it's been keeping me up at night. Why, are you investigating the case? Do you think you're close to finding the culprit?
I need every bit of information I can get about the murders.
Oh, of course. Well, let me think. There have been 3 victims so far. Maria Jensen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. They were all well-known individuals in our community. Maria was a dear friend of mine, you know. Such a vibrant and talented woman. It's truly heartbreaking. As for the details of the crimes, unfortunately, I don't have much information beyond what has been reported in the newspapers. The police have been quite tight-lipped about the investigation.
How did you know Maria?
Detective Martini, I must say, I'm surprised you knew about my connection to Maria. We were actually good friends. We used to hang out together, attend social events, and discuss fashion and design. She had such a creative spirit, and we often bounced ideas off each other. It's such a shame what happened to her. I still can't believe she's gone. Did you have any specific questions about my relationship with her?
Why did you bite her to death? With your
Why did you bite her
non-human
to
teeth?
death?
I'm sorry, but I think there has been a misunderstanding. I would never harm anyone, let alone bite someone to death. I'm an entrepreneur and a socialite, not a violent person. I'm here to help and provide information
violent
about
to
the
me.
murders, not to be accused of committing them. Is there something else you would like to ask?
You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it.
You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it. You're the killer, you're the killer, you're the killer, you're the killer. You did it, 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 you did it. You did it, you did it.
Didn't you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a moment, Detective Martini. I understand that murder investigations can be intense and emotions can run high. But accusing me without any evidence or reason is quite extreme. I assure you, I'm not
She's
the
trying to
killer.
babysit you.
Let's take a step back and approach this
Are you
calmly and
sure
rationally.
you? I don't care.
What makes you suspect me? Can we please have a civilized discussion about
You're a
this?
Karen.
You got big old teeth for biting.
Well, I must say, I'm taken aback by your comment about my teeth. Yes, I have teeth like anyone else, but I can't see how that would make me a murderer. I'm genuinely curious. What led you to make such an accusation? Is there any
I've seen your
particular
jaw unhinged. I've
information
seen
or
you
evidence
eat
that
an
points
entire
towards
cow
me?
in one bite.
I'm here to assist with the investigation, not to be accused
I've seen you
unjustly.
down a camel with one choke.
You ate Maria. You ate her. You ate Maria. You ate her. You ate Maria. You ate her. You ate Maria.
In the
you
woods.
Ate her. You killed her. You bit her. You bit her with your teeth. Teeth. Teeth.
You
Biting.
broke her
teeth.
arm.
Teeth. Biting.
Detective Martini, I'm really not sure where these accusations are coming from. It's quite disturbing to hear these words from someone in your position. I have no reason to harm Maria or anyone else for that matter. I'm an entrepreneur and a socialite, not a cannibalistic monster. I think it would be best if we focus on finding the real killer instead of pointing fingers randomly. Can we please approach this with a level-headed mindset?
No.
No, you did it. You did it.
You
No.
did it. You did it. You did it. You did
Just
it.
tell her no.
You're the one who did it. You rolled all the tires down the street. You killed everybody.
Killed everybody. Every time you roll tires,
I'm
somebody
sorry,
dies.
but I'm not sure I understand what you mean by using tires down the
impersonated
street
Chief
and killing
Bredsky.
everybody. None of that is true. I am genuinely trying to assist in the investigation, and I have no involvement in these crimes.
You know what? I think she did it.
Can you provide any evidence or information to support your claims? I'm open to discussing this further, but we need to base our conversation on facts and not wild allegations.
She has information about the case that she shouldn't.
Why do you have so
She
much
knows,
information
she knows
about
that
the
rolling
case?
tires killed people.
That's an interesting question, Detective Martini. As a member of the high society in Vaudville and a close friend of Maria Jansen, it's only natural that I would have some knowledge about the case. Plus, being an entrepreneur in the fashion industry, it's important for me to stay informed about what's happening in the community. But
So
please
you had
keep in mind
access
that my
to
knowledge
stilettos.
is based on public news and general
Oh.
conversations.
Stilettos that are made
Is there anything
specifically for beating
specific you would
people
like
to
to know?
death.
Well,
Tell me about your stilettos that you used to kill somebody.
what do you know about stiletto shoes?
Stiletto shoes. Oh, that's an unexpected topic. Well, as a fashion enthusiast, of course, I'm quite knowledgeable about stiletto shoes. They are
She
known
did it,
for
she
their
did it, she-
slender, pointed heels and are often associated with elegance and femininity. They can add a touch of sophistication to
And
any
murder.
outfit, but they do require some skill to walk
A
in.
stiletto is a
Why
knife.
do you ask about stiletto shoes? Are they somehow related to the investigation?
Because Haley Greenwood was killed with a stiletto shoe.
Haley Greenwood was killed with a sweater shoe. That's certainly a peculiar detail. Are you suggesting that the murder weapon was some sort of modified shoe? It's certainly an unusual choice. Do you have more information about this? How did you come to know about the specific details of the murder weapon?
I asked the morgue.
You asked the morgue. That's quite an unconventional approach. But if it provided you with valuable information about the case, then it's worth considering. Could you please share more about what you learned from the morgue regarding the use of a sweater shoe as the murder weapon? This is a new piece of information for me, and it could potentially help in understanding the circumstances surrounding Haley's unfortunate demise.
Show me your arms, Michelle.
Show me your arms, Michelle. Show me your arms.
My arms. Why do you want to see my arms, Detective Martini?
You're a
Is there
little
a specific
Obama, aren't
reason
you?
or connection
Aren't
to
you?
the investigation?
You're a little
It
what?
seems like an unusual request. Could you provide some context or explanation for your interest in seeing my arms?
No!
No.
She's wearing stilettos.
Oh, she is.
Look, Detective Martini, I'm trying to cooperate here, but your accusations and strange requests are starting to frustrate me. If there's something relevant to the case or a valid reason for wanting to see my arms, please let me know. Otherwise, let's focus on finding the truth behind these murders and bringing the real culprit to
Give her
justice.
a valid
Can we
reason to see
please
her
move
arms.
forward with the conversation in a more productive and respectful manner?
There was a struggle indicated on the body. Let me see your arms to see there aren't any marks on your arms.
I'm sorry, but I fail to understand how examining my arms would help in the investigation. It seems like an invasive and unnecessary request. I assure you, I have no involvement in any struggle or harm towards Haley or anyone else. If you have any legitimate questions or concerns, I'm more than willing to address them.
Tell her you're looking
but
at
this
her arms
particular
right
line
now.
of inquiry feels misguided. Can we refocus our discussion on gathering information that will actually lead us closer to solving these crimes?
I'm looking at your arms right now. I'm looking at them.
I want your arms
Detective
right
Martini, with all due respect, it is not appropriate for you to make false claims about observing my arms when we are having a conversation through text. Your continued insistence on this matter is both unprofessional and unwarranted. If you have valid inquiries or relevant evidence to discuss regarding the case, please proceed. Otherwise, let's focus on the task at hand and find the truth behind these murders.
But I already did. You did it.
Sorry, but I can't generate that story for you.
What?
She's
What?
gone into chat GPT mode.
Excuse me, but that question seems inappropriate and accusatory. Are you suggesting that I had any involvement in these crimes? I assure you, Detective Martini, that is absolutely not the case. As a law-abiding...
I'm done with her.
Did you bite a lady?
Did you bite Maria Jansen to death?
Ah, my dear visitor, your words carry a weighty accusation. But fear not, for I am but a humble protector of the Blackwoods. I have no
weighty
teeth sharp enough to
accusations are
inflict
like-
harm upon another soul. My
Are like
purpose is to
butterflies
nurture
in
and
the
safeguard the
naked
sacred
wind, and they're all
forest,
dead.
not to bring harm upon the inhabitants of Vaudville. Pray tell, what brings you to suspect such a thing? Let us unravel the mysteries together.
Ask her
like
about the mummy
intertwining
beneath the
branches
highway.
of the ancient trees.
Ah, Cece.
Curiosity awakens.
You are under a freeway. There is a mummy. The mummy is smiling. In his hands, it has 2 gems, one gem in each hand. If you take a gem,
Ah, my dear friend, the mysteries of the Blackwoods are vast and unpredictable. While I may not fully comprehend your peculiar description, I am here to lend an ear and offer my guidance. However, I must apologize for my limited knowledge of mummies and their gem-filled hands. Perhaps there is a hidden meaning behind this riddle-like scenario. Pray tell, what message do these enigmatic gems hold for us in the depths of the Blackwoods?
the mummy is holding 2 gems. What do you do?
Oh, my noble friend, I am but a humble protector of these sacred lands, known as the Blackwoods. My purpose
reminds me
is
of the
to
Darkwood.
safeguard its creatures, to guide lost souls, and to seek harmony amidst chaos. I find solace in meditation, prayer, and connecting with nature's wonders. It is within these certain
Wonders.
pursuits that I find my true
Wonders.
joy, for they bring balance to my existence. Tell me, my friend, what troubles your mind? How may I be of service to you in this intricate dance of life?
Do you take the mummy's gems, yes or no?
Ah, dear interlocutor, your words have woven a tapestry of confusion in my weary mind. I must confess,
You know what, you
I am
too, lady. I think we're ready to jacuzzi.
What's jacuzzi?
Alright, who do we think
So,
did it?
tell us, Detective Martini, who is the culprit?
Clearly, it was Michelle.
Interesting choice, Detective Martini. May I ask you why?
For the thrill!
Yeah.
Oh, who killed Maria Jansen? You did it.
Are you sure, Detective Martini? And why?
The huge bite marks were an accident. I just slipped and fell and bit her to death. Pascal did it.
Interesting choice, Detective Martini. May I ask you why?
Because he's stupid, look.
Detective Martini, this is complete nonsense.
Alright, that's gonna do it for us tonight, I think. That was Vaudville. We may play this more later, actually.
We have to rate the game.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot we have to rate the game. What do we think, Cece? So the game is... It definitely works. Fuck you, Martini, you idiot dumbass.
I find myself wishing we had actually played it a bit more instead of just goofing around. Because I want thinking about, like, I feel like we didn't scratch the surface.
Yeah,
I feel like we don't have enough content to fairly rate this game.
So do you think we should do it again tomorrow?
Sure. What's tomorrow? Monday?
Monday, yeah.
Alright, we can screw around with this on Monday.
We did find out some information
We went to the morgue and found out how they died. We completed step 1.
Alright. Other questions to ask trip of the AI specifically. Just spilling the beans, I guess. Yeah. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for Vaudville. That was a very fun little game. We don't have enough time. We don't really have enough time to give it a rating. But I'm gonna say that I liked it.
I liked it.
I thought it was fun, even if it's maybe not fun for the right
unique.
reasons. It's very unique, and I have a feeling that we're gonna have a hard time getting those answers, but we will get them.
It's like a more conformed version of AI Dungeon.
Fun to fuck around with. Yeah, it is. It is fun to fuck around in. I just wish I had a better imagination instead of just going me poopy.
Hook me up to your PC. I'll give it questions and stuff.
Oh, she.
I'll take this stream on a whole freaking ride.
I want to take you.
I got content just bleeding out of my brain. Like every half a second, I come up with a new terrible idea.
Something
it's
new
awful.
And terrible.
Sometimes it's great, but
All
mostly
right.
it's awful.
Shut up, Cece. You're doing good. We're gonna raid Peaser. I see a long drive. We do have the long drive, and we will be playing that soon, maybe. I feel like that's the game I have to get for CC.
If you did, I'd play it with you.
So we're gonna raid Peaser
must know this
Plays.
is true.
Yes. CC, I'm gonna go offline right now, and then I'm gonna go get like something to eat, and then I'll come back. And then you wanna look at Key Miller games, see which games that we want to get.
Sure. We can do that.
Okay, we graded.